mob killed his family. Now they're gonna pay.
This city belongs to me.
But we're now going to talk about NX rumors, which abound today. And I brought, Pete, you're pretty well versed in the tech scene. As you're,
tapped into it.
Yeah, you're tapping into it, Justin. You're
I
on
have
the
a
Nintendo
3DS.
side of things.
Yeah.
You have a 3DS, so you know exactly what we're talking about.
I know Nintendo.
So apparently, according to Eurogamer, I believe, had the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eurogamer. It was a report from Eurogamer. Tomorrow Sane, UK editor at GameSpot, wrote this up. Nintendo's next gaming platform, codename NX, will be a portable console that has detachable controllers. That pretty much confirms what we already suspected, right?
That it's going to have nunchucks.
Well, mine is the detachable controllers. That's the weird part, right?
Well, so the whole concept of a detachable device, like a dockable mobile gaming thing, was like kind of refuted by some sources at one point. And so for the past few months, I've been saying like, no, that's not going to be a thing. You've kept waving that flag, and I'm here to lower my flag because it sounds like if this is true, and it probably could be based on what they're describing, it sounds like something Nintendo would do.
In some ways, it sounds like what we all thought the Wii U was when it was first announced, because we had that same confusion when they brought out the Wii U controller, and we thought, this is a self-contained device in itself. What an amazing idea. And now, 5 years, however many years later, like, oh, still an amazing idea. Please still actually do that. It's cool.
It's like the Wii U if the Wii U's tablet was much more like mobile, not just portable around your house or anything.
I don't understand how the detachable controllers, plural, would work exactly.
Pete, you were saying like what, maybe like Wiimote-ish things on the sides?
I mean, that's what the sort of illustration that just popped up there is just sort of like a little concept, right? But it is, a analog stick at the top of a remote looking thing, and on the bottom are either buttons or a D-pad, depending on which half you're talking about.
So would you like cradle it? Like play it like this?
Can we get a close up of that?
Are you playing Bop It?
No, I'm playing Zelda.
Do you like the bow and arrow? Just the T-Rex trying to play this new console?
So it looks like that will be a controllable option, and some people are talking about, okay, this will enable multiplayer on the go, right? Because everyone will get their own controller. Two people, not everyone. But what I'm suspecting is that there will also be a pro controller equivalent, where you're not going to be expected to play all your games at home once you dock the handheld using these two awkward things, right? Because when it's a handheld, it's all an attached unit, and that has inherent comfort and usability. So I think, yes, those controllers will be like Wiimote-like things that you can detach and use in various ways, but I doubt that'll be the only controller.
I'm going to call this now. I think the attached controllers are actually going to be maracas.
It's just a rhythm console specifically. You got some. You should fix your maracas. I was hoping for harpsichords. No, okay. Anyway, but so.
Well, the other really interesting thing to me is the confirmation that I guess not confirmation, the rumor that it will use cartridges.
Yeah,
sure.
And I don't think, as weird as it would be to take that step back, I also don't think it's that far-fetched. What that says to me is not necessarily that all games will be on a cartridge, but that Nintendo will be pushing really hard for a download-based system. That we will go back to the future that Xbox and Microsoft talked about years ago at the launch of the Xbox One, which was shot down. I think Nintendo might go forward with that. Like, if you want to get every game, you're going to have to download it digitally.
I think that'll be like an option, but cartridges have an inherent value for people who don't have access to fast internet, things like that. Like if they want this to be mainstream and sell to a lot, they have to make sure that they're covering every segment of the market.
But cartridges are expensive.
But Justin, optical disc, right?
That's right.
No, those are cheap.
Tell him, Pete.
Oh, I'm telling
Optical disc.
You watch me tell him. Optical discs, a lot of moving parts. You got lasers, got to move back and forth. You got to spin the disc. All this stuff creates a lot of noise and takes a lot of intricate, machinery. A flash drive, like a cartridge. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive to produce, but you have a thing that is not generating a lot of heat. It's not making a lot of noise. It's very simple. You just sort of read the pins on it, and there you go. So I think this is more of a move to provide storage in a way that makes sense for the platform that's going to be portable, rather than like this cynical like nudge towards, we just want you to download everything. We don't want to manufacture games.
Well, see, I don't think that's necessarily cynical though. I think that's going with a market that we are a lot closer to a future of high bandwidth areas where downloading games is not seen as something weird or strange. Having so many games now that are always online.
Yeah, but we're based in San Francisco. Think about someone in South America.
But
right?
think about something like Destiny. Like there are so many really big game experiences. You have to be online to play.
Sure. Yeah, I just can't see a console going entirely download only.
I think there will be experiences, and that's where the cartridge will come in. There will be experiences you can have on a cartridge, but to get a full experience, you will have to be online for Nintendo's next console. I can see them making that. If you want to get everything, if you want to have the full access to the library or to your
but
previous
that's
library.
every system right now.
Yeah, exactly.
NX is gonna.
I'm just saying, I think it'll be a lot more limited in terms of what you can get on a cartridge, on what you can get on a physical form.
Yeah, well, that's already the story with Wii U. I'm just countering the idea that Nintendo is trying to change their direction.
Because there are no games on Wii U.
Well, the NX, the report also says it will reportedly run on a proprietary operating system designed by Nintendo and not Android, as previous reports suggest. I don't really know what.
Proprietary.
I don't remember
means
those
words.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know what. I don't know what reportedly means. What were the? When did these reports come out that it was going to be Android? Was that a?
It's just all
while
these
ago?
rumors flying around that have been. There's a couple sources on.
We're perpetuating the talk of rumors right now.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have a lot of different ideas, and sometimes they confirm them with sources that are reputable or not.
Well, it was weird because some of the most concrete evidence of what the NX might be was Breath of the Wild at E3, because it kind of hinted at the fact that the NX isn't going to be this complete departure from a more traditional console experience, because it has, like, we were playing on the Wii U. It has to work for the Wii U. It has to work for the NX, and it kind of told you a lot like about the control scheme. It's not going to be like something you play on your phone. Obviously, this game is not that was ever like the main concern, but I don't know. Like, do these new rumors kind of confirm what we gathered from Breath of the Wild, like the sparse info that we could kind of garner?
I think it plays into it well, that it doesn't defy what you might expect for a console that will be able to play Breath of the Wild, because we know Breath of the Wild will be a playable game on this system. But it also makes it really interesting in how that's going to work and what kind of experience that's going to be. I don't know. What do you think, Peter?
I don't think it's going to be very different from the Wii U version at all.
Well, no, it'll be the same game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If not better.
Yeah.
So
What's the question? I'm confused.
Bob Jones 1980 in the chat was saying any rumors NX will require a cellular provider. It doesn't sound like it, right?
No, I
It's
think
not like that kind of mobile game.
I think that would. I mean, Sony tried that with the Vita, and the Vita has its own problems. But that whole initiative just proved that
That's not something people want.
People don't want that. Yeah.
Sure.
So I've heard from multiple confirmed sources, definitely, that in addition to NX, and in addition to Zelda being on NX, there's going to be a Mario game. So you can attribute that to me.
Justin with the scoop. Super Mario Universe 2017.
I'm getting another report that there will almost really likely be a Fire Emblem game and an Animal Crossing game for NX at some point in the console's life cycle. Confirmed. 2016.
I think he's hearing
2016.
No, I'm confirming it now in 2016. It'll be out in sometime the next 10 years.
Okay, perfect. So we don't have to wait long. Maybe we do, maybe we don't.
Maybe.
So obviously, like Nintendo did confirm the global release date is March next year.
Yeah, that was a couple months ago. They confirmed that.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're inching closer to finding out more about that.
That'll be on your birthday, maybe.
It might be. How do you remember my birthday month?
Because I love you.
Everyone's born in March. My entire family's born in March.
Gross.
Everyone.
Disgusting.
Anyway, so that is the...
Hold on. There's more to say. You
Really?
didn't talk about the thing powering this thing.
Oh yeah, Pete, hit us with that kind of
Hamsters.
Oh, I was hoping you could do it.
knowledge. We could do it
I was hoping you could explain it.
about the NX.
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, never mind.
Do you know how electricity works? So when a proton and a neutrino...
Okay, long story short, this is, as Jimmy Tang mentioned on the lobby a couple weeks ago, this might be running NVIDIA's Tegra processor, which is a mobile chip that is used in some phones and tablets. But
That's what I was going to say.
Yes, I knew that. And it's also their Android Shield chip. And that can actually run games better than an Xbox 360 and PS3 in some instances, like 1080p 60 for some games that ran 720p 30. But not all games. Like something like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance ran slower on that. There's a version out right now called the X1. It's pretty good. That was the one I was just describing. We kind of know that the X2 is coming. It's going to have a smaller manufacturing process, obviously be more powerful, but we know next to nothing else about it. When it's coming out, if it'll be in this, right now it's targeted mostly to cars. If it sticks with the X1, and the rumors that we're hearing today are true, dev kits have a fan built in to the thing to cool the chip, which means you might be playing a handheld with a fan on it.
In your car.
Unless they go to this new one where it can dissipate heat at a much more efficient rate, and we don't need that fan. So that's where those rumors are coming from.
Here's hoping that we don't need a fan, because that would be kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Be like the loud Xbox One. That's not like a thing. That's my roommate Jake Decker. He has the loudest Xbox One ever, and every time he's playing it, I can hear it like from my room beneath his. So if he has another piece of hardware that's making more noise and driving me insane, I'm
there
gonna
are lots of
lose
pieces of
my
hardware that
mind.
make noise in Jake Decker's room.
Yeah, like I don't know. We talked about this on the lobby before. I get annoyed by small noises, misophonia. We don't need to get into it. Pete knows. Justin knows. He makes a lot of the noises that annoy me. Anyway, so that is the latest bevy of rumors about Nintendo's NX, which they have confirmed will release in March 2017. We kind of learned if this report is accurate. It's not confirmed yet. A little more about it.
Only Mario.
Detachable controllers. So yeah, let us know what you think. Are you excited for the NX? Do you believe these rumors are true? I don't know. Tell us in the comments below.